Hello YouTube, this is Just Jay coming to you from a brand new channel called Raising Jedi. We're going to focus on everything Star Wars. That includes new and old content, live action, animated, graphic novels, audiobooks, and Star Wars merchandise. You're listening to a lifetime Star Wars fan with no agenda, just a pure desire to see new and great Star Wars content, not only developed for people of mature audiences, but also for future Jedi. Check out the channel. We'll be coming out with new content regularly, and I'd love to hear feedback from anyone who's enjoying the content. Please like and subscribe if you like the content we're putting out, and we definitely want to hear your suggestions. So without further ado, let's get into Andor. So you're about to begin this new show and you want to enjoy it. Here are a couple of tips before embarking upon this journey. Alright, let's get to it. First things first, this is a TV show. It's not a movie, so you will not get resolution to all of your questions by episode 1 or by the end of episode 2 or 3. This is a show, so you have to, on certain levels, reserve judgment until the end. A good show will leave you with questions until the very end. That's generally, from my perspective, an indication of what I'd call solid writing and an indication of good development of a storyline, plot, as well as characters. These questions cannot always be resolved within the first few episodes, and the show generally is not going to be as well received or appreciated if they are. So let's reserve judgment. The next subject is a bit of a hot button topic: politics. If you listen to any Star Wars content, there's always a lot of discussion going on about politics in Star Wars. Politics is just part of the DNA of Star Wars. A large part of the narrative of Star Wars surrounds the activities of the Galactic Senate and many of its senators. This is inherently a political story. So don't be surprised if the storylines involve politics and there are messages that people interpret in different ways. This is the very DNA of Star Wars, and we should all be accustomed to that as fans. The next thing I'd caution my fellow fans to avoid would be spoilers. There are countless channels and social media outlets dedicated to ruining a perfectly good show and revealing the plot line before it develops. If you want to truly enjoy a show and take in the beauty of the content without being biased, we must begin to reject the spoilers. The next thing I would caution people to do is to minimize the speculation and avoid adding your own personal headcanon to the story. Allow a story to develop and watch it and appreciate it for what it is. Adding your own spin on stories that haven't been fully elaborated on within the Star Wars universe or are not considered canon is often unproductive and is a recipe for disappointment. Since Andor does appear to be a story that doesn't involve a large amount of legacy Star Wars characters, I think the fandom will be relatively safe from allowing headcanon to seep in and pollute our appreciation for a new story and new content. My final word to the wise would be avoiding content focused on the Disney drama. Seems as though everyone these days is on a first-name basis with all the employees of Lucasfilm and Disney. The onslaught of discussion about the Daves and Johns and Georges and Catherines is enough to make anyone's head spin. If you want to enjoy Star Wars content, focus on the content. Formulate your own opinions, then bring those opinions back to the fandom without adding the extra toxic, divisive agendas that people will often inject into our discourse and divide our fandom. This has been a public service announcement from the Raising Jedi channel. This is Just Jay signing off and encouraging you to subscribe if you'd like to get notifications about new and upcoming content. I thank you for listening and take care. May the Force be with you.